I don't know. It be little clips like you see how like man him was talking and then somebody else talked like his crew. That's what get me up. Like that's
Tank is officially making his long-awaited return to the ring on March 1st after a year away from the sport. His opponent, Lamont Roach, is determined to make a statement by pulling off a major upset. While some fans were skeptical about this matchup at first, others believe Roach has the skills to pose a real challenge and shock everyone when the fight begins.
Lamont is a good fighter. Like he ain't no slouch. Like I fought him in the amateurs, like, and it was good bump. You know what I mean? I'm not saying this to promote a fight. Like, Buddy can fight.
The journey to this fight has been anything but smooth. The bout faced several delays, and at one point, Davis even announced it was canceled, leaving fans disappointed. Fortunately, everything has been worked out, and both fighters are now gearing up for a major showdown. Adding to the stakes, Davis has revealed that 2025 will be his final year in boxing, making this fight even more significant. The tension between Tank and Roach isn't slowing down anytime soon. Things nearly got out of control when the two almost came to blows before the fight was even confirmed, forcing security to step in. As the buildup continues, both fighters have exchanged heated words, making it clear there's no respect between them heading into this showdown. Even though everything is back on track, Davis sparked concern among fans with a cryptic post on X that read, "Fighting for my life." Many were left confused, speculating whether he was referring to personal struggles or simply his dedication to the fight. During the press conference, Davis admitted that boxing has taken a toll on his mental health, saying the sport has become increasingly difficult for him. He even mentioned considering stepping away for the sake of his family. His recent post only reinforced those concerns, leaving fans wondering if something deeper was going on.
Yeah. I mean, but again, they pick and choose, so it is what it is. I mean, again, the media like to hate him too, so I'm going to catch a lot of that backlash too. But I mean, it is what it is. I ain't really stunned that too much. I'm not worried about narratives. I'm worried about what I can do in the ring.
All right, brother.
This isn't the first time Davis has hinted at personal struggles, and his return to boxing has been far from easy. Adding to the concern, he later posted another message on social media. For weeks away, this seemed to signal that he was fully locked in and focused on his upcoming fight, easing some of the worries caused by his earlier statement. Whether his first post was just a moment of frustration or something more serious remains unclear, but fans were relieved to see him back in a determined mindset. His message sparked a huge reaction, with many still wondering what he truly meant.
I'm not looking at Lamont the way that everybody else look at Lamont. Like I know Lamont is a really good fighter. I'm not. This ain't no Frank Martin. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
It's a real good fight.
One fan reacted by saying, "That sounds scary," capturing the uncertainty surrounding Davis's post. Others showed their support, with one writing, "Keep fighting, champ," in an effort to lift his spirits. Another commented, "Damn, that's cryptic," echoing what many were thinking. The lack of clarity left fans questioning what was really going on. Some simply offered words of encouragement, like, "Stay safe, champ," while another took it a step further, urging, "Keep punching until you hit something, Gervonta," motivating him to push through any challenges, whether mental or physical.
Those people, so get ready for 2 fights. But yes, and after I beat him the second time, I probably would ask the WBA to let me go up to 140 and fight Riot.
Many longtime supporters of Davis pointed out that he has faced challenges before and always found a way to push through. Some suggested this might just be another example of him using social media in his usual unpredictable way. Regardless, the overwhelming support from fans showed just how much he means to them. Now that the fight is officially set, all eyes are on both fighters. Davis remains one of the most dangerous punchers in the sport, known for his explosive knockout power and lightning-fast speed.
That's why I don't want to box no more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me.
However, Roach enters this fight with nothing to lose, making him a dangerous underdog. While Davis is the clear favorite, underestimating Roach could be a mistake. He's a tough, determined fighter who has worked hard for this opportunity. If he applies pressure early, he could make things interesting. On the other hand, Davis has repeatedly shown that he can end fights in an instant. If he lands a clean shot, it could be over just as fast as it started.
Say 9th round.
What?
I say 9th round.
You said 9?
Yeah.
What's your response to that, Lamont?
Look, he got scared. Look, he looked at night.
I'm telling him, you saying you going down in a 9?
One key factor in this fight is Davis's long layoff. Being out of the ring for a year can affect a fighter's sharpness, and Roach will likely try to capitalize on any signs of rust. However, Davis has proven before that he doesn't need many rounds to find his rhythm. If he gets his timing down early, he could quickly remind everyone why he's one of the most feared fighters in the sport. Another important aspect to watch is Davis's mindset. With his recent comments about boxing taking a toll on him, fans will be eager to see if he still has the same hunger and intensity that made him a champion. If he fights with the same fire he's shown in the past, it could be a tough night for Roach.
Just overall being something that he's not been in the ring with. I'm the total package, and honestly, sometimes I think he doubt himself. But I'm a competitor, and I feel like I'm the best. So I'm a show up.
When he talks about you not bringing your family, what goes through your mind when you hear him say that?
I ain't worried.
With Davis planning to retire in 2025, every fight from now on carries extra weight. A loss to Roach would be a major setback, but a strong victory could create momentum for even bigger fights ahead. There are already rumors about who Davis could face next if he wins, with some fans hoping for a showdown with a top lightweight contender or even a jump in weight class. But first, he needs to focus on taking care of business on March 1st. For Roach, this fight is a massive opportunity. A win over Davis would skyrocket his career, putting him on the map as a legitimate star in boxing. Roach has been outspoken about his belief that he can pull off the upset, and he seems to be fully embracing his role as the underdog.
Because Roach he come to fight. And I think it's a great fight. Everybody talking all that stuff about, oh, why Roach? Because he signed and took the fight. You know what I'm saying? And it's good for the community.
Lamont Roach knows that Gervonta Davis brings a level of danger to the ring that few in the lightweight division can match. But that doesn't seem to faze him. Roach's confidence, which remains unshaken in the face of one of the sport's most feared knockout artists, speaks volumes about his mindset heading into this highly anticipated clash. For Roach, this fight is more than just another opportunity to step up. It's his moment to prove that he has the strength, skill, and willpower to overcome what many view as an insurmountable challenge.
I think he actually took this fight for the naysayers and all this and all the people talking shit about the fight. I think he actually took the fight because he know that I'm a dog, and he want to prove his skills against a dog. So I'm gonna show y'all what happens when two dogs get in the ring.
Sure, Gervonta Davis is a dangerous fighter, capable of ending a fight in the blink of an eye. His record speaks for itself: 30 wins, 0 losses, with 28 knockouts. Every opponent knows they're stepping into the ring with a ticking time bomb. And that's the reputation Davis has earned after years of dominating the highest level of competition, dismantling opponent after opponent. It makes facing him seem like a suicide mission for anyone who dares to step in front of him. But Lamont Roach isn't intimidated. Instead, he's spent countless hours in the gym, refining every part of his game in preparation for March 1st.
It's so easy when he fought Frank Martin.
Frank Martin was inexperienced and nervous. You know, it is what it is. It's going to be a different fight when I'm in there. He's going to be a different fighter when he's fighting me.
Hey, what's your game plan for the fight?
Whoop his ass. I'm always looking for a knockout. No matter what, I'm always prepared for 12 rounds. But I'm always looking for a knockout, and if I get the chance, I'm going to try to knock his head off.
What makes Roach's confidence stand out is that he fully understands the challenge ahead. There's no illusion in his mind about the ferocity of Davis. He's not the type to ignore the facts or underestimate his opponent. Roach has seen the fights, heard the talk, and knows how quickly someone like Davis can end things. Yet, he isn't scared. In fact, he seems almost energized by the challenge. The more daunting the task, the more motivated Roach becomes. He's not just preparing to survive the fight. He's ready to push Davis in ways that will make the unbeaten champion uncomfortable, testing not only his physical limits, but his mental toughness as well.
I think Lamont Roach is a terrific fighter. He might be a little over his head with Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is, to say the least, he's a beast. He really is.
Roach may not be known for his knockout power, but he's been working relentlessly to add more strength to his punches. While he's not a knockout artist like Davis, Roach believes his power is enough to trouble the lightweight king. Hopefully, he's got a chin, Roach said when asked about his chances of stopping Davis. It wasn't the boastful arrogance of someone unaware of the challenge ahead. No, it was the quiet confidence of a man who truly believes he has what it takes to exceed expectations when it matters most. What's especially revealing about Roach's attitude is how he's embraced the idea of pushing Davis to the brink. He's not under any illusion that a few solid punches will make Davis fold. Roach knows Davis has withstood brutal shots from fighters who hit harder than he does. But Roach believes in his ability to keep grinding, to keep applying pressure, even if Davis can take what he dishes out. The reality is, Davis has yet to face someone with Roach's mindset. He's fought knockout artists, yes, but none with a mentality as resolute as Roach's. Roach isn't relying on just power to win. He's depending on his unwavering will to overcome whatever Davis throws his way.
And I'm gonna let y'all know something. His father was up here shaking on the what's the name? He was shaking on the
Thank everybody that played a part in it. My team, Roberto Diaz, Gary Jonas,
all my kids. He was shaking on this thing.
There's no doubt that the training camp leading up to this fight has been intense. Roach has been focused on improving his defense, tightening up the openings that someone as explosive as Davis could exploit. His combination punching is becoming sharper and more fluid, and he's doing everything he can to make sure that when he lands, it counts. His most recent performance, a stoppage of undefeated Fergal McRow in the 8th round, proved that Roach's punches can be dangerous when he lands them cleanly. But for Roach, the real significance of that win wasn't just about the result. It was about proving to himself that he could break down an undefeated opponent. That victory gave a huge boost to his ego and confidence.
So we fought in the regionals in Baltimore in his hometown. It was a close fight. Obviously, I thought I won. We sent there was like an incident where a point got taken from both of us, and it only should have been him, or whatever the case may be. And we sent the tape to USA Box.
This fight is Roach's chance to prove he's not just another name on Davis's list of opponents. Throughout his entire career, Roach has believed that he's one of the best in the world, and now, with a shot at Davis, he has the opportunity to show everyone else what he's capable of. The fact that many are already counting him out, predicting he'll fall like every other Davis victim, only adds fuel to his fire. Roach thrives on proving people wrong, on shattering the expectations others place on him. In his mind, Davis's knockout streak isn't the end of the line for him. It's just the next challenge he's determined to conquer.
50 is what Tank and Frank did, and Frank wasn't a champion. Roach has been around. He lost to Jamel Herring. He came back from defeat to be a world champ. I think it'll do.
When fight night arrives, Roach will be fully prepared, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally too. He's not entering Barclays Center hoping to survive. He's walking in with the confidence of someone who believes this is his moment. Roach knows the stakes are high, and every second of the fight will be a test of everything he's worked for. But he's ready. Whether the fight ends in the first round or stretches to the 12th, Roach is determined to fight hard and take the battle to Davis in a way no one has seen before.
It's going to go, Tank going to be losing the first 3 rounds. Then he's going to download the data. Then he going to knock this dude out in round 7 or 8. Then he going to do the backflip. Then Jim Gray's going to get in the ring, or Caleb Plants Hawaii, and say, who do you want next? And Tank's going to say, I want all those guys. And they're going to go to the press conference, and Elliot Setback's going to say, who do you want next? He say, I want all the guys.
He's putting in the work now so that when the bell rings, he's ready to face whatever Davis throws at him and respond with everything he has. I'm expecting it to be a great fight, and I'm prepared to go 12 rounds, Roach said, capturing the mindset he's bringing into the ring. For him, This fight isn't about landing a quick punch or hoping for luck. It's about perseverance. It's about showing Davis that no matter how tough things get, he won't back down. Roach knows that to defeat Davis, he'll need to go the distance, take him into deep waters, and prove he has the endurance and heart to finish what he started.
Thank all day, baby. Thank all day. Easy work.
The year 2025 has already been a challenging one for Gervonta Davis, and as the drama surrounding him continues, the boxing world has had to confront the distractions he's faced outside the ring. From social media conflicts to personal issues, Davis has made headlines for reasons that seem disconnected from his undeniable talent in the ring. Yet, despite all the noise, there's one undeniable truth. Come March 1st, Davis will step into the ring with Lamont Roach Jr. at Brooklyn's Barclays Center. This fight could change the trajectory of both their careers. While Davis's life outside the ring may be chaotic, Roach has remained focused, determined, and ready for the challenge ahead.
Consider you and Gervonta friends?
Friends, probably.
Is it going to be hard to go in the ring and fight your friend?
Not at all.
Are you all going to be friends after?
Yeah, why not?
Either way it goes.
Both making money.
But you guys are making each other bleed.
Hopefully I just make him bleed.
For Davis, the upcoming fight with Roach won't just be another title defense or paycheck. It will be a test of his mental toughness as much as his physical skills. With all the personal controversy surrounding him, Davis will have to push through the distractions and pressures to stay undefeated. However, the 30-year-old Baltimore native has built a reputation for excelling under pressure. Whether overcoming obstacles in training or dealing with the growing media attention that comes with his success, Davis has repeatedly proven that he can block out the noise and focus on what really matters, the fight itself.
Be his ass, y'all talking.
Lamont Roach Jr., on the other hand, has stayed mostly out of the public spotlight, deliberately distancing himself from the drama that often surrounds Davis. In an era where social media dominates and fighters frequently get caught up in endless online feuds, Roach has maintained a level of maturity and professionalism that stands out. While Davis is often linked to controversy, whether it's personal issues, social media rants, or off-the-ring antics, Roach has remained composed and focused. As the fight draws closer, he's starting to share his thoughts on both the upcoming bout and the opponent he'll face in the ring.
And I promise you, you better lead them home. You better lead the females home. On my mother, you better lead the females home and the kids. On my mother.
In an exclusive interview with Fight Hub TV's Johnny Padro, Lamont Roach Jr. gave a glimpse into his intense and focused training camp, sharing his excitement about performing on such a significant stage. He knew that a win in this fight could launch him into the spotlight of the lightweight division. However, when the discussion turned to Davis and the controversy surrounding him, Roach's demeanor shifted. A question about Davis's recent social media comments about Terrence Crawford and his wife led to a calm, measured response from Roach, one that demonstrated both his maturity as a fighter and his level-headedness as a person. Roach didn't hesitate to acknowledge the tension between Davis and Crawford, but he was clear in distancing himself from the personal drama. Obviously, it looks like there's some personal disrespect there, but that's their business, not mine, Roach explained. While Davis had taken shots at Crawford's family with inflammatory remarks, Roach stayed above the fray, showing that he knew the importance of focusing on his own upcoming fight rather than getting involved in petty social media battles.
You see who it is? Hey, come on. Who is the dude? Who is the dude?
What's fascinating about this moment is the stark contrast between Lamont Roach's composed response and the actions of his opponent. While Davis was launching personal attacks at Terrence Crawford's family, Roach remained the epitome of professionalism, a rarity in today's boxing world. Davis, known for his fiery and controversial remarks, found himself in the middle of a bitter exchange following a lighthearted jab from Crawford at the Ring magazine event in London. Crawford had made a playful comment about Davis's absence, a harmless quip that quickly escalated when Davis retaliated with a series of personal insults, including a now-deleted tweet that inappropriately referenced Crawford's wife and children. In contrast, Roach kept his focus on the fight, unshaken by the offering drama that surrounded his opponent.
my swag on deck. First coming in, I'm paying them. Niggas thought that I know what to live. I ain't chasing nothing but me some everything. You know them niggas, the kids. Should put them up on my knees, thank them. I was thinking.
As the feud between Davis and Crawford escalated, figures from across the boxing world, including Teofimo Lopez's trainer Greg Hackett and matchmaker Rick Glazer, publicly criticized Davis for involving Crawford's family in the mess. Many questioned the maturity and professionalism of the undefeated champion. However, for Lamont Roach, this was just a reminder to focus on what truly matters, the fight itself. It's an issue on both ends. I hope they stay away from each other, but it ain't got nothing to do with me, Roach stated, further emphasizing that he wasn't about to get caught up in the drama surrounding his opponent.
Stop closing up. Gotta let it go. Keep trying, step around.
Roach's ability to stay level-headed amidst personal conflict only strengthens his position as a fighter in complete control of his mindset heading into the biggest fight of his career. The mental preparation he's showcasing is vital, as it could give him an edge in the ring, especially against someone as unpredictable as Davis. As for how the fight will play out, it's clear that Davis's power and knockout ability make him the favorite, but Roach's calm and calculated approach could allow him to capitalize on any mistakes or lapses in focus. It's shaping up to be a thrilling clash of styles. What do you think? How do you see this fight unfolding? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more updates. See you in the next one.